Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Digging in now, Brandon Lowe. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Greinke, a native Floridian. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 from Greinke. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, Good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Swung on and missed.
1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Previous history with Blake Snell. He carries a .308 batting average. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Zunino over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Houston first. We've played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ji-Man Choi.
Now here it comes. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two and 0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a fastball that misses.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
3-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Chopper to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ulieski.
So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there at the knees, strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Tucker is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 8.
So striding in, Brandon Lowe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and 0. Here it is.
Ball, that's outside.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit out towards second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Two balls and a strike to count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames picks it up, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Maldonado.
Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, George Springer. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ground ball right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman, Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. to set, and the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Maldonado on second. Springer on at first with 2 down. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2, lifted in the air to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside. Ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in it.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready for another chance? Yandy Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes.
2-2 now.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2.
The count is ball 3-2.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Strike called. 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the designated hitter, Jose.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Willie Adames. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
So here's Mike Zunino. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. That's down into left center for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2-1 after the foul ball there. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 1-0 Tampa. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that misses 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Maldonado.
So stepping in, Martin Maldonado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
The center fielder.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A ball and no strikes. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-1 the count.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2-1, here it is.
That's a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Anthony Banda answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Michael Brantley will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored as he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Ready with the 1-1.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Four runs here in this half inning. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 4-1. Now in the box, Austin Meadows. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. Fly ball, not particularly deep. After it is Tucker. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Ball.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he takes a called strike 2. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Misses, ball 2. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another try at 2-2. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Yordan Alvarez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Yordan Alvarez.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey! That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Adames scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders.
Adames brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. In now, Hunter Renfroe, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Hunter Renfroe.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. Line drive base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
To the plate now, Willie Adames takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
As a look, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0.
Ball. That's inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zack Greinke. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Chris Davinsky is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Mike Zunino will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Davinsky playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Brandon Lowe is on deck. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Brandon Lowe, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rays leave them loaded. They trail it 4-1. Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he lays off for ball one.
One ball.
You
one
know
strike.
he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Has a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. To 2-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Nothing doing there for Houston as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, G-Man Choi. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Renfroe.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit toward the right side, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Guriel.
So digging in now, Guriel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Hit weakly back to the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Yordan Alvarez will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pops this one up. Low. Shading to his right, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting, shortstop.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning. We got
a runner at first with no outs here. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Runners on first with 1 down. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve showing off his range. There's one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Houston Astros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Greinke takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.